Hello everyone, this is Rakesh Kushwaha from Mumbai. Today we shall do a very interesting topic for Cambridge students of grade 8th. This is for Cambridge checkpoint, number and calculation part 1, and the topic is irrational numbers. This is from book 9, Cambridge Lower Secondary Mathematics for grade 8th. Let us begin. Irrational numbers are the numbers which are not rational. So I have distinguished between rational and irrational. Rational can be written in the form of P and Q, where Q should not be 0, means denominator should not be 0. So all integers are rational numbers and they are terminating or non-terminating recurring number, but they are recurring. Here in irrational we don't get any pattern. So pi, which is a famous irrational number, and people have calculated pi to over a quadrillion decimal places and there was no pattern found. Same is this E. E is Euler's number. It is another famous irrational number. This is pi. And then we have one phi also, which is the golden ratio, which is also an irrational number. And phi is, the values are given here for your reference, and the numbers which are square roots and cube roots are called thirds. So this is maybe new term for you. Let us begin with the exercise. Here state whether they are integer or irrational. Integers, you know, all 0 and positive and negative numbers are integers. Somewhere we call natural number, whole number, okay, and integer covers all. So here if we say root 9, so root 9 will give you 3. So 3 is integer. So I am writing I here, you can understand integer, or let me write int. When we go for B, B is very well third, so it is irrational. It is irrational because root 19 we cannot take out. 39 is again irrational. 49 you will get 7, because 49, whenever you get inside square root square sign, then this square gets removed. So 49 is 7 square, so you will get answer 7. Then we come for E, 99. So 99 is again irrational. Now learners may feel 99 is 9 into 11. So 3 may come out, 3 root 11, again it is a third. So don't get confused. So if there are prime factors, something remains inside is irrational only. Let us move further. Here they are asking again write rational numbers in this list which are rational. So if we go with A part, root 1 can be said 1. So it is very well rational. Rational I'll write R, or it is indicated by Q. Irrational is indicated by Q dash. So here when we go with this is very well rational, this is also rational. Root 160, again students will get confused. So root 160 is also irrational because it is 16 into 10. If you take the square table, so it will come 4 root 10. 4 root 10. So this is not rational. We are finding only rational. This is rational. Why it is rational? Because 2.25 and minus is outside. It is square of 1.5. So it is very well rational. 1.5. So it is rational. So there are how many rational numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 rational numbers. Again 35 third, nothing can be taken out, so not. Write irrational. Now here irrational, so this is giving pattern, so it is rational. This is again rational. 200 is irrational. because 200, you can write 2 into 100, which 100 gives you 10 out, so remain 10 root 2, which is very well irrational. 1.21 is rational because 1.21 is square of 1.1. 11 square is 121, so 1.1. This is very well rational, and this is 343. So 343 is cube of 7. So it is 7. So it is very well rational. See, any again like cube root is x cube. So it will get removed and you will get x. So same thing here we are getting. Let us move further. I hope you are following me. So in B part we found only one answer, and which is root 200 is only irrational. Here write whether these numbers is an integer or a surd. Now integer surd means square root or cube root. Now 100 can be said, see I told you 100 can be said 10. Why? Because 100 is 10 square. Then B we cannot say, so it is integer, and this is a surd because there is cube and inside is square. So cube root and there is 10 square is a surd. If it is like C part is integer, the reason is 1000 can be said, so B we cannot write, it is 10 square. But in C, if you see, it is square root and that is 1000, sorry. So it is also not, so it is a surd. It is very well surd. Why it is surd? Because in square root you are getting cube. So 10 will remain here. It should match. Like D I am doing. D is cube root of 1000, which can be said cube root of 10 cube, and which will come 10. So it is very well integer. So it is integer. Now when we go 10,000, yes, very good. So it is 10,000 and you can write 100 square directly, or 10 raised to 4. So it is 100 will come out. So it is very well integer because it is 100 square. Here again cube root and we are getting 100 square, so a surd. Last one is also surd. Why it is surd? Because we are getting cube root and inside we are getting square. It is 100 square. So not matching. So cube root of x cube is x. On that pattern you can find, or square root of x square is x. Please remember that. Now here is each of these numbers is rational or irrational. See, we indicate rational by cube and irrational by q dash, but I am writing here r and ir, so you will understand in short. So it is very well irrational. Why it is irrational? Because root 2 is irrational. So when we add rational and irrational, they are irrational because root 2 is irrational. When we go for this, B part is really good one. So you can add, it will become 4 and 4 is 2. So it is rational. It is rational. Or I can write Q, but you may get confused. C is again irrational because cube root of 4 is a surd. It is a surd or irrational. So sum of rational and irrational is irrational. So it is irrational. The last one is again interesting. Cube root of 4 and 4 is 8, and which will give you 2. Because 2 cube inside cube root will give you 2. Great. Let us move quickly if you want to finish the exercise. 2 irrational number that up to 0. So you can take any. You can take root 3 and minus root 3, because if you add them or you can write root 5 or minus root 5 and root 5. So when you add them you will get 0, or you can write root 2 and minus root 2, any numbers. Here two irrational number which add to 2, so you can take suppose root 3 and 2 minus root 3. So root 3 will get cancelled when we add them and answer will be 2. Any numbers you can take with this, like root 5 and 2 minus root 5. I am telling you these are two numbers. This is one and this is other. So what I am doing here, if I cancel I will get 2. There if I cancel minus root 5 and plus root 5 will give you 0 because they will get cancelled. Followed? Now next is using calculator, you can do very well. Here they are asking without using calculator show that 55 is between 7 and 8. So 7 we can write root 49. 7 we can write 49 because 7 square is 49. Since 7 square is 49. So we can write root 49 as 7. 7 we can write root 49. And same way we can write 8 as 64. Since 8 square is 64. So you can say the number is between 64. So 55 is very well between 49 and 64. That way you can show. Similarly you can do next. It is cube. So when you go in B part, cube of 4 is 64. Because 4 cube is 64. So it is very well, and this is 100, and 5 cube is 125. 5 into 5 into 5. So you can write in separate, like 5 cube is 125 and 4 cube is 64. So 100 lies between these two. Then we go for 8th question. Without using calculator again, find an irrational number between. So what will you do? You can square this 4. So 4 square is 16. And 5 can be said root 25. So you can write any number, any integer between 16 and 25 is possible. And they are asking irrational numbers. So you can write 17, you can write 18, you can write 19, and they wanted find an irrational number. So you can find many. You can write 23. I am just randomly taking. You can write even 18 also because they are not perfect squares. Or you can take cube also. Like you can write it is between 64 and cube root of 125. Now you can write any cube. You can write 65, you can write 91, any cube you can write. Followed? Here again you can write square root between 144 and 169. I hope you are following me. So you can write any number. So your answer will be any number between 144. So you can write 149 or you can write 161, any number between these two. So the square root of any integer between 144 and 169. I hope you followed it. Let me go a little fast because we are finishing the exercise. Now without using calculator again, estimate 190 nearest integer. So now you can see 190. So around 190, if you go with the square table, above 100 we know 121, then 144, 169. So 13 square is 169 if I go with A part, and 14 square is 196. So it is around 40. So the answer 190 is nearest to which integer? 40, because it is around 196. It is around 196. The answer is 14. 14 is answer here. Cube root of 190. So now you can find their easy one. Cube root of 190 means you can go above 100. 125 is 5 cube is 125. Then 6 cube is 216. So it is around 216. So the correct answer is 6, because it is cube root of 216, and 216 is nearest to 190. 125 is little away. We'll continue with second part, the remaining exercise. Thank you very much. Please like, share and subscribe with your contacts for a social cause. Thank you very much. May God bless you.